So now we'll go ahead, we're going to start on some side leg lifts to work the outer hip in the side of the thigh. Okay, just position yourself. You can either put your head on your arm or your head on your hand. Get that hip in position, the core firm, and bring it up. Firm up that thigh and bring it down smooth. Exhale, inhale, stretch. Exhale, inhale, stretch. So work to feel yourself lift up that hip and that thigh, but squeeze it as it's up there, right? And then lower it back down level to the ground. Exhale and squeeze and stretch. And down. Nice job. Feel that you can find those muscles in the hip and thigh because you squeeze them and then lower them down. Tighten that hip, tighten that thigh, and stretch. Firm them up and lower them down. Last three. Yep. Good. Nice and strong. Find the squeeze. And what we're going to do now is we're going to finish that one. Let's bring that knee in front a little bit and get a little bit of a hip stretch right there. We worked on that hip really nicely. So we're going to pull it in front for 10 to 12 seconds. Get a little bit of a stretch right there for that hip. And then we're going to straighten out the bottom leg. Put this top leg behind the bottom leg. And then we're going to work on that inside hip and adductor. Ready? Let's bring that up for 10 strong. Nice and smooth. Up, 2, 3. Inhale, down. Exhale, and firm that up. Inhale, and down. And stretch. Good. Tighten and lift and try to find that muscle inside that hip socket that you can squeeze and then stretch it down. And squeeze and stretch it down. Working the air. Again, flex the hip and the inside of that thigh. Flex the hip, inside the thigh. Find those muscles. A couple more to go here. Breathe. And down. Nice work. All right, let's lie on the back momentarily so that we can stretch that inside hip. We're going to put that left foot up on top of the right knee. And then push that knee slowly outward. Getting that inside hip. A nice stretch right there. And a good 10 to 12 seconds feeling that inside hip socket. Get a nice stretch right there. And then we're going to switch it to the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll move it to the other side. And we'll kind of get in position here. And again, take that outer hip right there, bring it up, and firm up the outer hip and the outer thigh firm. Find it and stretch it. That's 1. And that's 2. And 3. And 4. Nice. Squeeze the hip and the thigh. That's 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Last 2. And 1. Good squeeze. Okay, now remember, we're going to also give this one a stretch. So bring that knee around front a little bit. Give it a good 10 to 12 second stretch here. And we'll straighten out that bottom leg. So that after we get that stretch here on the hip, we're going to put this leg up behind the bottom leg. And now let's find that inside hip on that right. Ready? And we'll begin. Lift that inside hip, firm it up, and lower it down smooth. In and lift, down and stretch. Exhale and inhale for 3. And 4. 5. That's it. Just zone right in on finding that inner hip socket there. Tighten it up firm with the inner thigh and the hip both squeezing. Almost there. 9 and 10. Nice and strong right there. Excellent. Let's lie on the back again. And we'll put that right foot up on top of the left knee. Push that left sorry, the right knee outward, right? That's get a nice stretch there to the inside hip.